I'm alive. Hey, already got people here. All right. Pretty sure my mom's here. I don't know who else. Well, hopefully this will go as well as last week did, except for the internet crashing towards the end. Jake, what's up, buddy? How are you doing? Ugh. I'm trying to suck down a nasty cup of coffee. My coffee filter collapsed. Oh, I'm outstanding. I mean, if that's the worst thing that happens to me today, that my coffee filter collapsed and my cup's full of grounds, it's a good day. Oh, it's good until you get to the chunky parts. Whew. But life's been good, man. I feel fantastic. Really got to try to shoot some videos, but I have been busy. Savannah's out of school, so I try to do stuff with her. We haven't got to do a whole lot because of the rain. I did not see that. Let me make note of that. Man, I need to delete all those notes of people I am not reacting to. Man. Oh, Hanabi. Ooh, Spicy Queen. Song 3. That's a good title. All right, dude. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's kind of like some Led Zeppelin stuff, title wise. Oh, hey, Chris, what's up, buddy? I ain't seen you in a while. Well, I mean, I saw you at work, but I mean here. Ugh. Man, I increased resistance on my workout this week. I'm sore really bad. Yeah. I like that last song I reacted to, which I guess it wasn't called Song 2, but I'm guessing it was Song 2 off the new one. And just in case, Chris, I'm sure she's at work, but just in case she's not, hi, Melanie. I think that's her name, right? Oh, that sounds interesting. Well, we'll find out. I was right on both occasions, but I figured I'd be safe just in case. Come on, Green. Man, I can't wait to get rid of that green screen. Ah. Yeah, we were supposed to get severe thunderstorms here yesterday, and they went right around us. We got a little, and that was it. I got to remember so I don't suck down them grounds, because that will not be good. I don't like coffee grounds. Ah. So, anybody got anything interesting going on? Cut my hair this week. The way I judge when it's time to get a haircut, we want to start waking up with bedhead. As short as it is, I still get bedhead, and that's when I cut it. That way, it's just wash and go. I mean, it's wash and go even when I have bedhead, because I don't care. I mean, I care enough to cut it as my gauge for cutting my hair. Mickey, you came in quick too. Yeah, we've got quite a bit this week. I haven't been able to mow, which means next week's going to be awesome. I'll be super busy because we should be about done with rain here in Texas. We get a year's worth in a month or so, and then nothing. That's good that this shirt does not look as see-through on camera as it actually is in real life. It's actually just these spots right here that are fairly see-through. I guess it's in the design. Shirt's actually held up pretty good. It's pretty damn old. I decided that Heart's coming local to a venue I like to go to, but I'll just keep my good memories of Heart instead of going and watching the not so good singing, because she's really losing it too. She can still sing better than Axl Rose, but I think everybody can sing better than Axl Rose. Oh man, that's terrible, Mickey. Damn. Sorry to hear that. Oh yeah. Yeah. At least Paul was smart enough to lip sync. But yeah, he cannot sing anymore. Not that he was ever super good, but and the weird thing is he knows what he did. He knew that C sharp at the beginning of Heaven's on Fire, which was unnecessary, was going to take its toll. And it did. Yeah. Well, to me, Bruce has never been able to sing, and I would never pay to see him live. I only like 3 or 4 of his songs. I think it's funny. I just read that he hates that Man's Earth Band, their version of Blinded by the Light, that he hates it. That's amazing. Their version's way better than his. They said he hates it. Okay. I guess he hates it because it's better. It's amazing how many people defend Axl Rose. Like, I made a video actually defending him, saying that I think he might have hearing loss because the way he sings. And some people lost their mind. Like, I was talking shit about Led Zeppelin, lost their minds. Tell me how incredible his voice used to be. No, it wasn't. Now, I will admit I saw some a video that did studio versus live, and during his heyday, he was actually better than Bon Jovi live. Yeah. Even though I know the actual lyrics, I sing it like that. I always have revved up like a douche. Always. I've always sung it that way, and I will always sing it that way. I think it's funny when I post something saying that, how many people will correct me. Like, I don't know what a deuce is. Okay. The delay doesn't look too bad. Let's see. 1001, 1002, 1000. About a 3-second delay. That's not bad. I went through a comment section, so I posted a video. There's several of them out there saying that Axl Rose is actually Herbert, the guy from Family Guy. I'm not going to say that because I figured it'll throw up a red flag on my video or on my live stream. And some people were talking about, well, his age. Sammy Hagar is 77. He still sounds good. People were naming off a whole host of people who can still sing that took care of their voices. Man, come on, chat. Yes, I still love to hear Reba sing. The last time I saw what, Ann Wilson, Nancy Wilson, whichever Wilson's sister sings, Ann, right? I saw her do a national anthem at a Seattle game, not live. I saw a video of it, and I couldn't even get past the first few words. It was more sad than pathetic, or just bad. It was sad to see someone who could once like just really belt it out. I realize that's pretty much all you know, but you reach a point. The other thing, like bands like Guns N' Roses, to charge what they're charging and then to put on that kind of show, don't do that. See, I got respect for Joe Elliott in Def Leppard. They've at least tuned down so that he sounds better. He can't sing like he used to, but he can still sing. Yeah, I've heard that. I kind of was a little bitter towards Bob. I found out he's kind of, well, I've heard some douchey things about him, but there was someone who lives in his neighborhood, and they said he was always okay when they saw him walking his dog. I don't know. Who really knows? I guess the neighbors know better than I do. Oh, it's a bubble. There was a bubble in my coffee. I thought something landed in my coffee. I was about to get really upset. Not that he's a great singer, but Alice Cooper still sounds good. He still sounds like Alice Cooper. And that's probably key too, not pushing yourself, finding your key and just staying there. I don't see any grounds in this. I know I'm going to tip this up and whoa. Yeah, right about that time. Yeah, right about that time. Yeah. I mean, you just reached that point. You know, I always said like with Dan Marino, he should have left before it got just sad. I understand he was trying to do it again, but dude, that's true too, Mickey. But you know, ugh, and I can't. It's probably not true with all artists, but there's a lot that blow through that money like it's never going to end. Same thing with professional athletes. You got to be in for the long game. Um, I just saw a picture of Tom Kiefer from Cinderella. I saw a picture of his house in Nashville. He lives in a regular house in a regular neighborhood. That's how you do it. Uh, Country singer that died in a helicopter crash. Montgomery Jones, Troy Gentry. He lived in a regular, as well as they were doing at their peak. Lived in, I mean, it was a nice house, but regular neighborhood. Had the family car, and he said he did splurge and buy a custom made chopper, but hold on to that money because it's going to go by. The professional athletes that have those multi-million dollar contracts, I don't feel bad for. I understand you got truckloads. Yeah, yeah. Willie, Willie just goes with the punches, man. He has his ups and downs, and it doesn't seem like it bothers him too much. I don't think we're going to have him much longer, though. I knew I couldn't spit all them coffee grounds out. Ah, nice. They get stuck in your teeth. That's the gift that keeps on giving. So that'd be great. If somebody new clicks into the live, and I'm just sitting there going, that'd be awesome. Uh, when I lived in Maryland, I delivered papers for the Baltimore Sun. There was a lady on my route who lived in government assisted apartment. She had made multi millions of dollars. I can't remember how much Tony said that she had made. Her and her husband blew through it. She was a professional bowler, and she died penniless. And there was a old heavyweight boxer on my route, and he lived in a little. He owned it, but he lived in a little shithole of a house. Yeah, Jake, that really doesn't even surprise me, dude. Yeah. Um. Yeah. About, I'm sure Keith Richards will be here. I think Willie's going to go, man. I know his son is taking care of him and his wife. I just read an article about that. So I don't know how much longer we're going to have Willie with us, but look how old he is. And you can't say he hasn't lived a good life. Yeah, Jake, those football players, uh, I watched a few documentaries on how some of them, because some of the guys with multi-million dollar contracts, that's true too, Jake. Paul Paul is hanging in there. Really, he looks really good. He probably looks healthier than most of them. Uh, but I watched the thing on those football players, and one of the guys said, there's more thousandaires in the NFL than there are millionaires. And they were showing some of those guys in the off season, they have to work regular jobs and hope that they get picked up. And most of your minor league baseball players have real jobs. He don't look 82. I mean, I know that he is. I don't think Sammy looks 77. I mean, Keith looks every bit of his age and then some. But he's still chugging right along. I mean, all things considered, Mick really doesn't look that bad for his age either. He's hanging in there. Yes, I agree with that. Madonna, oh, not only did she not age well, but all that plastic surgery she had done, she don't even look like Madonna. I would rather be an old wrinkled bag of shit than look like that. Or Sharon Osbourne too. She does. Madonna looks horrible. Sharon Osbourne looks horrible. Not Amy, but the other one, the other sister or daughter, Kelly. I think her and her mom are using the same stuff. Yeah, she created that new shape. Kelly and Sharon did the same thing. Sharon had actually, I mean, because she was really fat, she got that work done and actually looked decent. So I don't know what the hell made her do what she did, but wow, her and Kelly. And Kelly, if they hadn't have told me it was Kelly Osbourne, I wouldn't even known if I had just seen a picture of her. But yeah, that whatever Madonna did, yeah, I agree, Jake. Uh, Madonna should have sued her surgeon, unless that's what she gave him. Took in a Picasso and said, "Make me look like this." All right, bitch, you signed this waiver saying that you asked for this. I mean, and there's good plastic surgeons out there. Look at Cher, Joan Rivers. Now, whatever caused Joan Rivers' final issue, but Joan Rivers did okay. Yeah, but there's a lot of the celebrities from back then that just took good care of themselves that look fine. If they've had any work, it was minimal. Oh yeah, Madonna. Yeah, yeah. She's so, and it's weird because she took care of herself for a long time, all that yoga and running and healthy. But, ugh, but there's a lot of the old ones that, and I'm not just talking about singers, actresses as well that took care of themselves. Yeah, she really did. The two videos I saw, that was just terrible. What she should do is like that ugly girl thing in the clubs where a girl who's not really hot will surround herself with ugly girls to make herself look hot in the club. Madonna should hire people who can't really dance. So that way when they're dancing around her, she looks like she can actually still dance. Yep. And she needs a good one. I don't know if they could fix that train wreck. And I know it sounds like I'm being uh, a penis, but I'm not trying to. I don't understand. Yeah, yep, like a surgeon. I sing that song that way every time when I hear "Like a Virgin." I sing the Weird Al version. Uh, it's not that I'm hating on them. I just don't understand doing something that you didn't need to do. I get a little tuck, but That whole redo my face into a Picasso, just I don't get that. And you made enough money while you were hot. Stop. And I don't mean hot visually, I mean musically, when she was actually relevant. Because she's not even relevant anymore. I can't believe she's packs in places. Speaking of packing in places, did y'all see that video of that guy Soldier Boy? They did the big hype. He came out on stage and there was less than 200 people in the audience. And he was in a big ass place. Gotta hate that. I'm sure they were taking people from the cheap seats. Hey, move down here. It looked like maybe 10 rows of people. It may have been a little more than that, but no more than 20. It was horrible. Yeah, her and Jennifer Lopez, her tour did really bad too. Because she's not country. She's not relevant anymore. She's grasping at strings. I know a lot of people still talk about Beyonce. Well, it seems like a lot of people talk about her like she's still relevant. She's not. And when an artist makes a leap like that, they're grasping at strings, hoping something will catch. But she's so phony. Oh. I think another thing with a lot of these younger artists is they're shooting off their mouths, jumping in the wrong arenas. Don't put politics into your business. You're a musician or artist. Do that. Oh, that'd be. I gotta find out why I'm not getting notifications. I just realized yesterday that I had missed. That's how fast my time goes. I gotta try to check in, but I'd be interested in checking that out. I love real punk. I mean, there's some of the poppy newer punk that I'm okay with, but the old like 70s, I love that punk. Friday at 7. Whoa. I agree with you 100%, man. And I think like Jelly Roll and what's his face? Yes, just like that. Um, Jelly Roll and what's his name?